money still chasing the mill. Wasn't lucky, I've been in the field. Got money still chasing the mill. Wasn't lucky, I've been in the field.
Welcome to In the Field Radio. I'm Erin Boogie. I'm here with Rapz.
Yo, you know what's going on. 91.3 FM WVKR. Another Monday night, another 10 p.m.
I thought you weren't going to say it at first, and I was about to be wild disappointed.
See, nah. I mean, I've done it long enough. I can't stop now.
Yeah, I was going to be really disappointed. That's the tagline now, so.
Come on. They know to expect it at this point.
Man, I expect it. Forget them.
But listen, what's good with you? How was your weekend? I've seen you outside again. You cannot keep Erin Boogie indoors. It's not going down.
Please keep me indoors. I am so tired.
Nah, I saw you. What were you at? Brooklyn Unity Fest out there?
Yeah, I worked Brooklyn Unity Fest, so I
Dope.
was there. Yeah, I was there all weekend. I got some sunburn. Tired as heck, but it was a good event. Something that I think we want to try to do up here.
Okay.
You know, with all the gun violence that's been happening. So I think it's something that we kind of maybe want to make happen. Probably not this year. Obviously, it's too late in the season for that. But
I mean, it definitely takes a great deal of planning that
the
people don't see.
But definitely would like to try to make something like that happen for sure. But yeah, it was dope. Got to see Scarlett perform. Got to see Kid and Play. It was the 35th anniversary.
I saw that. That's so fire. Did you bust out your dance moves yourself?
Listen, okay, so not for Kid and Play because I was so tired that I was like angry and I was actually like, bring me home right now. But let me tell you, when Little C's and Jadakiss came out, which I was like, I've seen them before. I don't even care about this and blah, blah, blah. Yo, I was definitely talking ish because as soon as they hit the stage, I was dancing so hard.
And listen, I'm going to be real. Like, I feel like everybody has their one friend that they know they can hit the Kid and Play dance with.
Yes, absolutely.
Who's your one person? Who's your go-to?
Probably my friend Mel.
All right. Shout out to Mel.
Maybe my friend Lizette. I probably have two friends I could do that with.
There you go. Listen. A lot of drops, some good drops. I don't know if you've been a listener of him, but I've definitely been playing him here on the show. You follow Wolfface Joey at all?
No.
All right.
I think you know exactly
artist.
what drop I listened to.
Which one was that?
Ghostface.
Come on, Supreme Clientele 2. The single's going crazy. Rap Kingpin.
Yeah, that's exactly what I listened to.
I mess with that, you know, the sample, Nas is doing his thing with coming together with these older acts and, you know, just dropping right now like crazy.
Yeah, I was a little skeptical at first when they said they were, you know, when they announced that all of these rappers were coming together and dropping. And now that it's happening, I'm like knee deep in the thick of this and super excited for all of it. So
see, now I could kind of see why they let out the Slick Rick joint first. Because that was kind of like, we gonna warm it up a little something.
Yeah.
But with this Ghostface, they definitely went crazy, and I obviously have heard now that they're doing a Big L tape.
Yes.
Through Mass Appeal with Nas, Premier probably on a good portion of the production. That's probably the one out of all of these that I'm waiting on the most for sure.
Have you heard about the Mobb Deep tape that's supposed to be dropping?
Yeah, it's supposed to be produced by Alchemist and Havoc. Listen, anytime I get to hear some Prodigy, especially, you know, with him being passed, and
especially with Alchemist,
him passing quite a long time ago, you know what I mean? In sense of, you know, rap years is like dog years, like it's 7 years in one. You know what I mean? So it's like for him to be off the scene for so long, obviously these verses are older. Like I'm ready to hear that grittiness.
Yeah, I used to be weary of the posthumous albums, but I haven't been disappointed yet this summer, and I don't intend to be. So I don't want to be disappointed with the Big L because obviously it's been a long time since we've heard anything from Big L. And I don't want to be disappointed with the Mobb Deep stuff. So, I think that with the way things have been dropping and the way the quality has been, I don't think they would do that to us now. So I'm less weary about what we're about to get.
Nah, that's a fact. But just to run through some more drops, we got Millie's with the Blanco 7 Deluxe just dropped.
I love
Friday.
Millie's. I love Millie's. Like, I'm excited about that.
I'm not a avid fan of this person right here. I'm not sure if you are, but Baby Tron also just dropped this past Friday. Luka Tronchick 2 is the name of it.
Oh my God.
I think the title alone might make me tap in, but that's definitely really not my speed, not my style. There was, again, the Wolfface Joey. That's probably my favorite drop from last week. If y'all are a fan of like that, it's just, he got Afro beats on there. He got like sexy drill vibes on there. He got like a little bit of everything, some unique joints too. So like that's definitely been my favorite. But the Saweetie just dropped. I think it's called Hella Pressure. Listen, if there's a 90s sample that exists, she gonna abuse it. She gonna abuse it. You know what I mean? A 2000 sample, she gonna abuse it. You know, she just do what she do, and I don't think like, I wonder if she's already hit her peak. But like, as long as you were still always to perform at the same level that you're known to perform at, I guess we can never call it doing bad.
Yeah, for real. And she's put out a couple different joints.
Yeah.
She's
super sample heavy. Anything that you hear her on is super sample heavy though.
And she's sustaining the career, so shout out to her.
Exactly. But I think maybe the biggest drop of last week that everybody's talking about, whether you hate it, whether you love it, is the Metro Boomin.
Which I didn't check that out.
I think it's called A Futuristic Summer. There's joints on there that sound like Nokia. There's joints on there that like I think he's followed up kind of by saying like, listen, this is more for the females. This ain't for people that love Metro production, unfortunately.
It's not for the fellas.
Nah. This is for I don't know if he was trying to maybe see if he had a, what do you call this, like a song of the summer on there, but you don't.
Well, not just that, also, fam, if you had a song for the summer, it's past the time for you to have dropped that. So
that's a fact. So yeah, the pretty good drops this past week. We got a big drop coming on Friday that I just caught wind of.
I saw it in your story.
Probably one of my favorite artists, you know what I mean, from the newer generation, we could say. But Gunna is dropping on Friday. The album is going to be called The Last One. For those of y'all that don't know, he refers to himself as Wanna. That's also been an album name in the past. So I'm kind of interested to see what does Last One mean actually? Like, is this your last album?
Yeah. What
are you off to do something else? You about to go act somewhere?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, so I want to see what comes of it. Probably his last project wasn't the best in my perspective, but he was on a crazy run before jail, after jail. So I'm really interested to see what this joint is sounding like come Friday. Yeah,
agreed. It'll definitely be a curiosity listen for sure for I think most people.
Yes. Now we reported on Drake and these shows last week. Now I always say that he's very intentional, and he definitely does this thing where like everything is well thought out and with a plan and you know, just like I said, intentional. He posted last week a lot of pictures of him in Jamaica. Jamaican artists around him, things like that. But there was one thing in particular that stuck out to me. Obviously, shout out to all the Jamaican artists, you know what I mean, especially the listeners. But he posted a Wyclef Jean picture in the middle of all of that. Now, for you, those of y'all that don't know, Wyclef is Haitian and not Jamaican. But I did see that it was almost kind of like an artwork of him with obviously probably Wyclef's most known song, Gone Till November. Now, I'm going to dissect this and only take away that I'm going to assume and bet that Drake is probably getting off the scene a little bit, but I think he's dropping in November.
And that's probably a pretty safe assumption. He likes to plant Easter eggs like that.
When it comes to the eve of Thanksgiving, that is probably the biggest party holiday aside from New Year's Eve.
Facts.
Fourth quarter, you know, people normally haven't been dropping in fourth quarter. It's a little shaky, a little scary. Especially last year with, you know, obviously him being involved in his beef. It kind of like cleared out the lane for everybody, and nobody really wanted to drop because nobody wanted to compete with a diss record. Nobody wanted to compete with, you know, maybe even Kendrick dropping. So I'm interested to see what it's going to be. I do feel like he's dropping in November though.
And that's right before the holiday lull and all that. That I feel like that would be the perfect time for him to drop. Why not?
Exactly. You know what I mean? He might get his little, you know, get back in his sad bag right on time for seasonal depression.
A merch bundle. It sounds about right for me.
There you go, with some sweaters, you know, sweater weather.
Actually, my ugly sweater for Christmas is the Drake Hotline bling.
Okay. Now, some other news that I know we've been following, we've been trying to touch on here and there, and we've been trying to keep y'all as updated as possible. There are talks right now about Trump possibly pardoning Diddy.
Wild.
Listen, obviously they've been seen together in the past. Listen, if you're from New York and of a certain tax bracket, I would at least say, you know what I mean? You've got at least a picture with Trump, especially back in the day. If it's new money, then we talk about something totally different. But Diddy's obviously been getting to it since the 90s. So, yeah, I don't really know what the relationship is, or if there's anyone that any relationship at all that is existing. But I do want to see if he pardons him or not.
Yeah, it wouldn't be shocking. It would be right along the lines too with Trump trying to tap into the younger culture and hip hop culture and all that. You know what I mean? It would be right on par with what he likes to do, especially for shock value.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, like, you know, there's certain people that he looks out for and he thinks that it reflects him in a good way as well.
Mm-hmm.
We got your boy Shannon Sharpe finally getting the boot from ESPN.
Yep. Which I think we all saw that coming.
Yes and no. I mean, do you think that this was always coming, or do you think that because he settled out of court, you just look super guilty for settling and here we are now?
I think it was kind of always coming. I think because they had because
why not let him go as soon as the allegations came?
Because I think they had to kind of, you know, innocent until proven guilty type thing. I think they kind of had to wait. I think, you know how it goes. It's politics, right? So it's like they can't just be like, oh man, this looks bad, let's just take him off the air immediately. I think they had to, because they did take him off the air. They just had to wait to formally, I think, remove him, like to separate from him.
Okay. And now they're talking about possibly having Ocho Cinco take his place on there, even though they have a podcast together. What do you think about that?
Oh, that's a slippery slope.
You know what I mean? Because that's not like, you don't own it. Like, y'all own y'all podcast together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shannon Sharpe owns his solo podcast 100%.
Yeah.
But like, damn, that's like, you know, some entity like reaching out like, yo, we used to work with Rapz, but Erin, why don't you do the show now?
Yeah.
We just gave him the boot.
I was going to say that's one of those, again, politics where now you have this major entity coming in between you and your mans.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's, you know, this is the first, you know, I just started hearing about this today, so I don't know how accurate this is, but it's definitely the talks on the internet.
It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, in April 2025, an anonymous woman filed charges against Shannon Sharpe for rape, sexual assault, battery, was seeking like $50 million in damages. I think she ended up getting like 23, you know, in the past few weeks.
Did we actually get a figure? I thought we didn't get a figure. I thought it was undisclosed.
Was there rumors? It was around like the 20,000 to 20 million mark.
Jeez.
Which is, you know, insane. But but yeah, now he's officially got the boot. I don't know, like, is it a difference between like, you know, we separated amicably, we allow you to resign, but I think like letting it go out like, yo, you got the boot, almost kind of just, I don't know, it just looks a lot different. A lot
interesting.
different.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know if you want to talk about this at all, but you know what I mean. But it's definitely big news, especially here in New York with us, where there was a gunman that actually was running through Manhattan last week
and took out the Blackstone CEO.
So there we have it. Yeah, listen, there was a lot of talks initially that he was looking for the NFL's headquarters,
which, I mean, come on, man. Like, we're not stupid. Now you're just trying to use it as a distraction, like by saying it's the NFL headquarters. Like,
no, listen, obviously my man running in there was not in the greatest headspace, and we could leave it at that. I'm not going to put nothing on him that he don't got. But I'm not sure how much research he even had done on this, but
yeah,
the NFL headquarters are only on floors 5 through 8.
Which is crazy to me that they even have that many floors.
So, well, yeah, there's a lot going on over there. But he actually got all the way to the 33rd floor.
Yeah.
So there's different elevator banks, like certain elevators only go to certain floors.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, as somebody that doesn't go in there, that's probably something that he wasn't privy to. But yes, he ended up killing a NYPD officer, a real estate executive from Blackstone, another security officer, and somebody from Rudin Management, which is a company that was basically managing that entire building.
Which is just like, for me, which that's all like wild stuff, but it's just scary being down there all the time that stuff seems to be happening a little more frequently down there.
Yeah. So initially, Eric Adams said that he left a note saying that he had grievances with the NFL because he had CTE.
Yeah.
An unproven claim that he had CTE. But I kind of did a little bit of digging, and there is zero, I guess, facts that my man even played. It's definitely not NFL, but there's nothing that even says this dude played college football. He did play high school football in California somewhere. I want to say it was like, don't let me not get it wrong. I want to say it was like San Diego. But that's his extent of a football career.
Which, I mean, you could still suffer from CET playing high school ball, but
oh, for sure. Southern California, Granada Hills Charter, and Golden Valley High.
Which, I mean, I can't see him targeting the NFL headquarters in New York City if he suffered CTE from San Diego high school ball. Like, and then you didn't really succeed, and you walked past the NFL headquarters.
Well, he didn't walk past it. I think he probably just didn't know what floor he was getting off at.
I don't know. The whole thing is suspect to me. Call me a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah. I don't know what you got going on, my guy, but yeah, you know, and obviously he took himself out amidst all of this. Somebody from that did work in the NFL had like non-life-threatening injuries that they were just like hurt in the lobby.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Blackstone, for a lot of you that don't know, Blackstone is one of those people, those real estate
they're gobbling up all the houses,
snatching up all the houses, all the land, and they are the reason why your rent is sky high. So obviously,
and why you can't get a house.
The back of seeing you know, everything with the United Health CEO and stuff like that, like, how do you not wonder if this is like you know, somebody being a martyr of sorts?
Yep.
Or at least with that intention.
Correct.
Listen, I don't even know how to get out of that because that was such a dark topic. But listen, we had to touch on it. I mean, we got a fire interview coming up tonight. Erin,
yes. Yeah. Shout out to Foreign Dre because he linked me with Mello Vibes, who's a content creator. He does reaction videos.
Okay.
So yeah, he has a pretty big following. So I'm really excited.
91.3 FM WVKR in the field radio. Your boy Rapz, Erin Boogie. You know what it is.
Welcome to In the Field Radio. I'm Erin Boogie, and I'm here with Mello Vibes. So I want to shout out Foreign Dre. He linked us and made the connection. So how do you know him?
How do I know Foreign Dre?
Yes.
I did a reaction for him once. And then I went to my manager's house and my manager introduced me to him in person. Yeah, because my manager told me that, oh, I saw you react to my stepbrother's song because my manager is married to his sister.
Okay.
So I react to his song and my manager saw it. So my manager introduced me to him at his house.
What was your reaction to his song?
My reaction?
Yeah.
It was good. It was good because I know he's a Jamaican, but he sing hip hop music.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's good. It's really good.
All right, so let's take it back to you. For those that may not be familiar, who is Mello Vibes?
Well, Mello Vibes is an entertainer. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm an artist, but I'm an entertainer because I do everything. Whenever it comes on to entertainment, that's Mello Vibes. I'm always entertaining. And that's the only job I've ever done, entertainment.
Yeah, so before you got into content creating, you were an event coordinator in the hotel industry.
Yeah, I was a dancer. I was a performer.
So how'd you get into that?
Well, growing up, I was like, I used to do backflips and stuff since I was small. So I was doing backflips when I was like 9 years old. And then I moved on to high school. And then high school, I started to do cheerleading. So I had to do like a little dancing. When I leave high school, I start doing like hardcore street dance. And we're going in street battles because if you can dance and then you can flip with it, it's crazy. So everyone wanted me on their team. So that's how I started out with dancing. And then we came second in a competition like Americans Got Talent in America. We have Dancing Dynamite in Jamaica. So we came second place, and that's how the company introduced us to the resort. And then I move on to the resort. Yeah, that's how I became an entertainment coordinator.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
And what was that like?
It was like the first time I went to the resort that I was gonna work at, it was like the most beautiful place I've ever seen. But working there for a period of time, it just become normal. But the first time I went there, it was like, this is a life-changing. Yeah, this is a life-changing thing for me.
And now, what were you like growing up? Like, were you always into entertaining people? Like, did you know that this was what you were going to do type of thing?
Well, yeah, I always be giving jokes and stuff. Since I was small,
Yeah.
I always giving jokes and stuff in school because I wasn't paying attention in school, like schoolwork. Nah, I didn't care about that. I care about like laughing and stuff, like wasting time. Yeah, I waste a lot of time in school, but it pays off because I'm good at entertainment now.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. It paid off for sure.
yeah. So if I focus on schoolwork, I wouldn't be doing entertainment.
I know, and it's funny because they in school they want you to focus on schoolwork, right? They're always
Yes.
like, "This is what you got to focus on." But like you said, if you focused on that, you wouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, and I always say, like, in school, you're supposed to give the child what they want to do. Because if I don't want to do that, I'm not going to be interested. But if I really want to do it, I'm going to be like, yes. So they should have like entertainment in school, not only the music and the drama. They should have like whatever you want to do and teach you that. Because they can teach anything in school.
I agree with you 100%. I always say that too. Thank you. Yes.
Yes. So they should let the students choose whatever they want to do. And don't just give them and say, you have to do this. You have to, no. Teach them the basics, maths and English. Yeah. And then you just let them do whatever they want to do.
I agree with you. All right. So where are you from?
I'm from Portland, Jamaica, Port Antonio, a little place called David Lane. And it's like, that's how the hill is. And we used to like run up that hill. So maybe that's the reason why I got the foot strength, because I used to be the best tumbler in Jamaica. The best tumbler in Jamaica. So that's the reason why I got that foot strength, because the hill, we used to run up the hill. So my legs are really strong. Yeah, so I'm from David Lane in Portland.
And when did you get into content creation?
Like a year ago. So I migrated from Jamaica in 2023. Yeah, so when I came here, I couldn't dance no more because I was just inside. America is different from Jamaica. Jamaica, you would go outside like every Friday, go and dance. You get bookings. I wasn't getting that in America. So I started to stream game like PUBG Mobile. I started streaming that and I do it for 1 year, nothing. And then my manager told me, why don't you do some reaction? Because when I'm playing the game, I have like 400 people watching me. And they're not just watching for the game, they're watching to see my reaction to comments and stuff. Because whenever someone send a comment, I have a reaction for it. So that's how I gain popularity on like reaction. So my manager said, why don't you just do some reaction? And I was like, I don't know how to do a reaction to music. And he's like, just try it. And I was like, okay, let's go. And I tried it the first time and nothing. And he's like, don't give up. Just try it again. And I tried it the next time, nothing. And he's like, you're going to give up. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm going to try it one more time. And the next time I try it, it just blew up. It was a song from Liberia. Yes. And it just blew up. So everyone wants a reaction from me now. So I just turn it in a business. Yeah. And that was in December. Last year, in December.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah. And so in space of like, oh, go.
It happened really fast for you.
Yes, really fast. And because you said that, no, I don't know how popular I am because I started it in December. And in space of 6 months, I got like 500,000, 400,000 followers. So I don't know how popular I am. So I went to New York without my manager because my manager would be my security too. So I went to New York without my manager and it was like a chaos. They have to lock me in a restaurant.
Really?
Yes, because everyone was calling Mello Vibes is here, Mello Vibes is here. And it's not Jamaica. If it was Jamaica, I would have like a feeling that, no, don't do this. But my cousin was just down the street at the hotel that I'm staying, so I couldn't wait on my friends to come and pick me up, so I walked down there. Never again. It was a lot of people. I didn't know how popular I am until that time.
That's amazing. What was the trip to New York like?
It was good. I went there before, but this time it was like for a bookings. So they booked me for an event. So when I go to the event was packed. Yeah, the event was packed and it was good. The first time I went there was like calm, but this time I know that everything has changed for me.
They booked you for an appearance?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes. So I know that everything has changed from that moment.
What does that crazy. What does that feel like?
It doesn't feel, I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't feel like exciting to me. I just start to look on like security. I have to protect myself. That's all. Just start to look at that more now. Like I need a security at all time.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So then talk a little bit about the reason why you started doing the reaction videos. Like what made you want to do the reactions to certain things?
As I said, it's my manager. It was my manager's idea to just try and do some reaction. But the reaction that I started out with was young artists. And if I understand that if you do reaction to big artists, you will get like a lot of views because they're already big. But if you do it and try to make the video go viral, you will be bigger. So I go for young artists. I don't go for big artists. So I just do reaction for young artists. If a big artist want me to do a reaction for them, that means they're taking me out of my comfort zone and straying me from what I really want.
Can artists submit to you for reactions or do you find them on your own?
No, they tag me. That's how it's all started. I said, just tag me in your reaction. And if I like it, I will do a reaction to it.
Why is it important to you to shine a light on Caribbean music and culture?
Because Caribbean music, well, Vibes Cartel is back now, but before it was like dying down because they used to take like hip hop and merge it with dancehall and call it dancehall trap. So if you're doing hip hop, that means the hip hop artist won't come for a collaboration with you because you're doing the same thing as them. So I try to find some artist who is doing hardcore dancehall and just try to push them. Yeah, so I want dancehall on the map again, even though it's on the map now because Vibes Cartel is back, but I'm still pushing it. But it's not only dancehall though. I do reaction for everybody, even if it's Spanish and I don't understand. Once it give me a vibe, yeah, I will do it.
I love that. Now, how many hours a day do you spend on it?
Like 3 hours.
Okay, so it's not
three,
like
three to 2 hours. So it's like 3 to 2 hours.
So that's not too bad. It's not like it doesn't take up all of your day.
No.
And then there was some controversy surrounding your name with Mello Vibes. Talk about that.
So there's a party in Jamaica that happens once a year. It's called Mello Vibes. And they're like, I should change my name, but my name is One Mello Vibes. Their name is Mello Vibes. Even in St. Lucia, you have a band, a steel pan that's called Mello Vibes too. So they wanted me to change my name. And I was like, no, I can't change my name. My name is already registered. So I cannot change it again.
And it's kind of not really the same thing. Like they're a party, you're a content creator. I don't think people will confuse the two.
Yes, because that's what I state in the newspaper. Like it's two different things. I'm in America, you're in Jamaica, and you're just a party.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
I agree. Good.
Yeah, it's really different.
Stand on business with that.
Yeah.
And then talk about the Mello talent show that you want to do.
Yeah, so I want to like increase it. So it would be like a Sunday show because Dancing Dynamite was Sunday and it's like a family show. So I've seen a lot of things happening on Sunday, but not like a talent show. You have Rising Star, but that's like a seasonal thing. So I want to have like my show, like how the hotel has their show, because I've been doing Broadway shows, beach party. I do a lot of shows in the hotel. So I know how to construct a show that people want to see. So that's how the idea come up. And I want to do it on Sunday. So when families eating their dinner, they can just watch and laugh. Yeah.
Would you do it on social media?
Yeah, it's going to be on social media. It's going to be on YouTube. So I have my YouTube channel. Nothing is going on for my YouTube channel. Well, I wouldn't say that, but I have the reactions on the Sharks feed. So the long form videos, nothing is going on there. So I was like, I need to start posting some long form videos. So that's how the talent show comes up. But I'm still waiting on a couple more stuff before I kick off the talent show. I have the farm and everything. I have everything. But I just need some more sponsors and stuff before I kick it off.
That's awesome. I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
And then what do you want your fans to get from your story?
What I want them to get?
Mm-hmm.
That you can believe in anything. Anything you want, you just go for it. And sometimes you want some stuff and think that's what you want, and then something just come and hit that out of the way and you're gone. So sometimes the stuff that you think you want and the stuff that you think you enjoy, that's not what everyone enjoys. So if you want to do social media, you have to just do what the people want. Because I was doing what I like, playing games and stuff, and my manager's like, no, reaction. And I start doing reaction, and that's it.
And who do you draw inspiration from? Who are some people that inspire you?
I would say I don't like, back then I used to look at artists like a normal person, because some stuff that they do is like, I can do that too. So I look up to my manager, the manager at my hotel. That guy teach me a lot about business and organization. Yeah, he teach me a lot, because I as I said, I didn't learn nothing in school. And when I go to Sandals Resort, They teach us a lot. It's not, it wasn't just a work. It was like teaching you discipline, teaching you how to read, getting you on the right track. So when you leave, you can do something. Because before I went to Sanders, I had nothing. Nothing. I only had my talent. And then when I leave Sanders, I could do anything I want because it teach me a lot. Yeah, it teach me a lot. So I would say my inspiration come from my manager. Yeah. He works really hard.
I love that. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
And what are some goals that you have for yourself this year?
I want to hit 1 million followers before my birthday. I don't know if that is possible. I'm not gonna say I don't know because I hit like 200 in 2 weeks. So I want to hit 1 million followers before my birthday. And my birthday is in August the 14th. So I want to hit 1 million followers before that. And I want to start my talent show before that too. So those are the goals that I want. And I want to get verified to know that, like, yeah, this is it. So I want to get verified. I want to hit 1 million followers and I want to start my talent show before my birthday.
Those are good goals.
Yeah.
I'd like to educate on the show too. So what are some mistakes that you made early on that you would warn other people to avoid?
Do research first before you attack anything. So if you're gonna do social media, you have to know how to control people. You have to know what people want to see. You have to know what people want to hear. So my mistake is I just started doing what I love before researching it. Yeah. So before you do anything, you have to do research. And everything is on YouTube because that's where I learn everything. Everything is on YouTube. If you don't understand something, look it up on YouTube. It's there. And then you fix it in your own way and produce it to people.
And what's the best piece of advice that you've been given?
Focus on myself. Focus on myself. And that's the way you're going to grow. Because if you try to focus on something else, you're not going to give yourself 100%. So if you focus on something else, you're going to give that at 20%, and then you're going to try to give what you really want to do or hate it. Or, you understand? So don't focus on anything else. Just focus on yourself and your main goal.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
If you could collab with somebody, who would your dream collab be?
That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. But I would collab with Vybz Kartel though. Vybz Kartel and Alkaline. And I would want to see those two collab, but that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. But I try to set them on to let them fight and stuff. Like not physical fight, but a lyrical battle. And persons hate me for that and say I don't like Vybz Kartel and stuff. But yeah, Vybz Kartel is the man. Vybz Kartel is the man. And Alkaline look up to Vybz Kartel, but he just cannot say he look up to Vybz Kartel, and that's what causing the chaos. But Vybz Kartel, I want to collab with Vybz Kartel. That's the only artist I tag, and he don't even respond.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, but everybody else like respond, repost, and stuff. But Vybz Kartel, no. But I understand he's a big man, and maybe you see a couple of my videos that I'm talking shit about him, but it's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. You have to have a hook.
And he's busy right now. He's on tour and stuff.
Yeah, but he's on the media too. And I'm on the media. So I think he see. But what people don't understand about content creating, you have to have like a hook. If you don't have a hook, nobody's gonna watch your video. And Vybz Kartel is hot right now. Vybz Kartel is the man.
Yes.
If you say Vybz Kartel in any one of their videos, people will watch. So when I say bad things about Vybz Kartel, people will comment and watch. So that's why I say what I say in the videos. But it's nothing personal though. If I talk about you in a video, it's nothing personal. Unless you talk about me first. And I'm still not going to make a video to give you no highlight. So if I say something in a video, it's not personal. So person shouldn't take it that way.
No, it's just for content, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. What's your favorite place to grab a bite to eat?
My kitchen. Yeah, in my kitchen. What do you mean? Like to go out and buy stuff?
Yeah, favorite restaurant.
No, I don't do no favorite restaurant. I'm a good
No.
cook. No, I'm a good cook. I can cook anything. So
What's your favorite thing to cook?
I cook curry chicken and rice. But the reason why I love to cook curry chicken, my best friend, Kevin D Squad, RIP to him, he was the one that taught me how to cook curry chicken. So after he passed away, I just started cooking curry chicken to remember him. Yeah, so that's my favorite thing to cook, curry chicken. But I can cook anything else though, but that's my favorite.
What's a song that you listen to that would surprise people if they knew you listened to it?
What's a song I listen to would surprise people? Black Betty?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Black Betty. That's my favorite. That's my favorite song. Oh, Black Betty.
That's your favorite song?
Huh?
That's your favorite song?
Yes.
I love
maybe because I used to perform to it. I used to do a solo dance to that song in the hotel. And I was like using the guitar and stuff. Yeah, so it's my favorite song. My favorite song.
That's a good one. We haven't had that one on the show yet.
Yeah, that one. It's my favorite song.
All right, so what can we expect next from Mello Vibes?
A lot of tours. Just expect to see me like in a lot of places. A lot of tours coming up.
Do you have any appearances scheduled?
I think Gambia, but it's not confirmed as yet. But Gambia is the first place, like in December. Gambia.
That's awesome.
I was supposed to go to Jamaica, but no, I'm not going to Jamaica as yet. Because if I go to Jamaica, if I go on like a vacation now, my page is gonna slow down. Yeah, so you have to be constantly posting. Yeah. So that's the reason why I was supposed to go back to New York, but I didn't take it. Because I just came back and I want my page to be rising fast. So I just put in the work. I don't take no bookings. But in December, I'm supposed to go to Gambia.
And is there anything else you want to say to my listeners before we get out of here?
I do music too, so you can check out my music. It's Mello Vibes music, but I'm an entertainer. I do everything. I do dances too, so I think I'm gonna start doing some dances back, but I have to wait until I move. So I'm gonna move soon. So as soon as I move, I'm gonna start doing back some breakdancing and stuff. And your listeners should just follow me. that's follow me. I might have a reaction for them.
I was just gonna ask you about the music. Are you dropping anything music related soon, or?
Yeah, I'm supposed to drop. Well, I'm not dropping them. The producer have the songs them to drop, but I'm supposed to drop a song called The Money, featuring me. Mello Vibes is a feature on it. That Rose feature Mello Vibes. The Money. Yeah, that's supposed to drop soon. That's the only thing I'm sure about that's supposed to drop soon. I have a song that persons are saying I should drop it, but it's not my song. I'm just a feature on it. And it's Nakia Callback. Everyone loved that song. Everyone loved that song. So I don't know what's going on with that because I don't really focus on other people and other artists. But Nakia is doing good. He's a part of my team and stuff, but I don't know what's going on with that song. That song's supposed to drop like 2 years ago and it doesn't drop as yet. And everyone, once I play that song, people start crying and stuff. It's a good song. It's called Callback. But I don't know what's going on with that. Huh?
You'll have to keep us posted, and whenever you drop music, send it to us so we can air it.
Yeah, as soon as I drop, but I have some music out already, but it's like raw music. It's not for kids.
That's okay. You can still send it to us.
So I have songs like that. I have a lot of songs released, but the new ones, I'm looking forward to the new ones because back then I was recording that well because I was recording myself. So I wasn't recording well, but I still have song out. But I'm looking forward to the new ones. So as soon as those drop, I will send them to you.
Perfect. All right, and shout out your social media.
Oh, on TikTok, One Mello Vibes. Instagram, One Mello Vibes. YouTube, One Mello Vibes. And my reaction channel is Mello Vibes React on YouTube. So on our platform, you can find me, but it's One Mello Vibes. And that's a thing that person should know, that creating content, you have to have one name so person can find you.
Thank you.
Everywhere.
Thank
yeah.
you.
So once you have one name, person can find you everywhere. But I've seen a lot of people have like this name on TikTok, this name on Instagram, that name on YouTube. Nah, person's not gonna find you like that.
No, it has to be one name.
One name, and not a lot of what do you call those stuff? Like, what do you call the stuff that
like the underscore and all that stuff?
Underscore and nah, just have a calm name.
Yes.
Persons can find you.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a good thing to do. Have one name.
All right. Well, thank you for taking the time to sit down with me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks for hanging with us tonight. It's another Monday. Another 10 p.m. as Rapz would say. Yeah. I haven't gotten to say it yet. But it's In the Field Radio on 91.3 FM WVKR, Poughkeepsie Independent Radio. I'm Erin Boogie, and I'm here with Rapz.
Yeah, we out. We out. Have a good night. All right, go get your milk and cookies.